spring springs into high gear, it's time to focus on improving your self-care routine and overall kind of well-being. For someone, though, with irritable bowel syndrome, with diarrhea, or IBS-D, unfortunately, this may be easier said than done. Since April is actually IBS Awareness Month, Dr. Braha and patient Ceciel Rooker are here to talk about living with managing IBS-D. You guys, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Doctor, can we actually start out with what exactly IBS-D is?
Sure. IBS-D, irritable bowel syndrome with diarrhea, is a disorder of the digestive system where unfortunately patients are suffering from abdominal pain that goes unexplained, often associated with diarrhea, frequency, running to the bathroom, a real impact on their lifestyle. And it affects about 16 million Americans, so it's quite common. And what's important today, and why I'm here working with Allergan to talk about a well-rounded approach, is that folks need to go see their doctor, discuss symptoms, because there are some treatment options out there, like dietary changes, avoiding trigger foods, antibiotics that have been developed, as well as a proactive approach called Vyburzi, which folks take twice a day to help get ahead of their symptoms, reducing diarrhea, reducing abdominal pain, and really helping them with their IBS-D symptoms. There may be or could be some side effects like abdominal discomfort or nausea, and it's not for folks who don't have their gallbladder, which is why it's important to speak with your doctor if one watching today thinks they might have IBS-D, to come up with a treatment plan, because there's certainly options out there.
Well, like you said, the first step in that is to, of course, talk to your doctor. And Ceciel, that's kind of, coming from a patient's perspective, what prompted you to go in and talk to your doctor?
So I was originally diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome when I was younger, in my 20s, and was told that there was absolutely nothing that could be done. And I self-managed for many years and just lived my life with the disease and thought that was all I could do. And then my daughter began to show symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. And when she had symptoms, I realized that it was time to revisit this conversation with our physicians and for both of us to talk to our doctors about irritable bowel syndrome and what we could do to help treat our symptoms.
So what did you find that worked for you in the managing of it?
So for me personally, a lot of modifications for lifestyle, like diet and exercise. I also really looked at what the triggers were for episodes for me personally, and then my daughter as well. And once we were able to do that and talk to our doctors very openly about those and our symptoms, severity, and also what the triggers are, we were able to develop this treatment plan and be able to take control of our lives.
Well, doctor, we don't want anyone out there to feel the way that she did, that nothing can be done, and that it's hopeless out there. Where can we go online to maybe learn more and to get educated?
Sure. For folks looking to get ahead of their symptoms, Vyburzi.com and IFFGD.org are some good resources to get ahead of those symptoms.
Well, I know this is going to be helpful for a lot of people that are watching. Both of you, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend, we'll be right back.